Hey guys, this is Corey over at Goofy Gorilla IT, and today I'm going to do a tutorial on how to add a virtual machine in Oracle's Virtualbox. I'm going to start off by going to New at the top, and here you're going to type in the title of whatever box you would like to do. Today we're actually going to do a Windows Server box, so I'm just going to label it Windows Server. And I'm going to go down here to the version, and I'm actually going to select Windows 2008 64-bit, and I'm going to click Next, and here's a slider for how much RAM you're going to give your machine. I'm actually going to give mine 4 GB of RAM, and you click Next, and I'm actually going to choose Create a Virtual Hard Drive Now. Now for this one you're going to choose Virtual Disk Image, VDI at the top, and click Next. And for this you're actually going to choose Dynamically Allocated. Essentially all that means is it's going to adjust to the size of whatever data you have on your machine. If you do fixed size and choose 25 gigabytes of data, then you're actually taking up that much right away. With the dynamically allocated, you're actually taking up data as you accrue it in your system. So if you start out only having 4 gigabytes of data on your C drive, then it's only going to be 4 gig. As the data on your system grows, that hard drive is going to actually grow with it. It will only get as big as you allow it, though. You can set a maximum size limit. Right here is where you actually set the size limit for the hard drive. I'm going with 25 gigabytes, and then you just click Create. Once you've done that, you can see over here to the left, your virtual machine actually pops up. So we're going to go in here and change one of the settings real quick. We're going to go to Storage, and under Controller IDE, you see an empty slot here. And click on that, and then you'll see a little CD over here to the right hand side. Go ahead and click on that and choose a virtual CD or DVD. What this is doing is actually loading this file into the CD drive. So I'm going to choose this ISO image and click OK. And I'm going to go ahead and double click on my machine in order to start it up. And basically what this is going to do is going to take you through the initial setup for the Windows Server. It's the same as if you were setting up Windows Server on an actual system. So at the language page, you can go ahead and click Next on English and click Install Now. And depending on your system settings, this may take a little bit of time, this whole process. Okay, make sure you pay attention on this part because there's 2 different types of installations you can do. Here you can see you have standard, you have 2 sets of standard, 2 sets of enterprise, 2 sets of data center, and 2 sets of web server. So what we're going to choose is standard. But the difference between the full installation and server core installation is if you choose server core right here, then all you're going to have is the black screen where you type in commands. If you don't know command line, you're not going to be able to do anything. There's no user interface at all. So we're going to go ahead and click on standard full installation and click Next. And then you're going to click on I accept the license terms, click Next. And you're going to click Custom here, and then just choose this unallocated space right here and click Next. Now this portion will actually take a little bit because it's got to copy all your files and everything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and let this run, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back now. One of the things I want to point out before I go any further is once this installs, your computer or your new system is actually going to restart, and you're going to see on the page it says to press any button to boot from a CD. Make sure you do not press any button. As a matter of fact, you want to go up here to Devices, go to CD DVD Devices, and find the check mark, and you want to unclick that. And that's the equivalent of taking a bootable CD out of your DVD drive so that every time you boot, it doesn't try to boot off of that CD. So we've gotten past the installation, and then you're going to get to this screen. It says the user's password must be changed before logging on the first time. So you're just going to click OK here, and you're going to set your password to whatever password you would like it to be, and go ahead and hit enter, and you'll get a message that says your password has been changed. And now it's going to load all your settings and prepare your desktop and everything like that. And just kind of wait for that to happen. Alright, so everything's loaded up here. And the first thing you're going to see once your system actually loads will be the server manager. I'm sorry, the initial configuration tasks. And this will pop up every time you restart your machine. If you don't want it to pop up anymore, you can actually click on this and it won't pop up at logon anymore. But there's some really good things in here. Just kind of look through and see what you have in there. And you're going to click close. And then once you click close on that, you'll have the server manager that pops up. And this is going to have all your roles that you have installed and all your features and stuff like that. So same thing with this. If you don't want it to show up at logon, you just click on that and click X, and you are all set up now. So you're good to go with Windows Server, and I will actually be doing some more tutorials in the future on how to add Active Directory and other things like that. So hope you enjoy this tutorial on how to install a virtual machine in Oracle's Virtualbox. Again, my name is Corey with Goofy Gorilla IT, and thanks for stopping by.